today, what we're trying to do is, if you can see in the background, we're trying to fix this paver. So we have to actually cut a link, or what's the word for it? It's like a steel bar that goes through the paver. It's like this. And we have to cut it out so we can get the actual chain of the track off. It's a chain. We have to get the track off. So we have to cut out this. He's kind of heating it up and we're trying to smack it out right now. So that's what we're doing. Thought you'd like to see a day in the life of asphalt. So at this point, we cannot get this pin out of this track. So we decided to go ahead and move to the other side. This is me going ahead and hammering out the pin from the track on the left-hand side of the paver, which this pin started to actually come out and move a lot easier than that pin on the left side. For some reason, that pin on the left side was just jammed in there. But we do eventually get that pin out with a rotary hammer, or a concrete hammer that some people like to call it. But all the amount of banging, hammering, and hitting that we had to do to one side, we did not have to do on this side as easily as you see me hitting it with the hammer. So this is a ground view of me going ahead and knocking out that pin. And you can see that I did speed it up a little bit. But you can see how easily this pin on this side is coming out compared to the pin on the other side that it took 3 guys to knock out. And in the end, it was just one tool we needed to get that thing out. that's what we got to replace. We got these. Now we just got to get it in there. So right here you have my uncle going ahead and unbolting the bracket pieces that hold the big steel tire in place, which there are 2 bolts on each side, so 4 in total, and there are another set of bolts, and I forget where those ones are and what they are called because my uncle was the one that removed them. But once these are removed, the wheel can be removed and it will just drop down from it being held in place. So we're gonna go ahead and jack it up, get the paver set at a higher height so that we may be able to go ahead and remove the steel wheel. Got the old one out. Here's the new one. Now we just got to get the new one back in there. So right here is the old one. The old one has a lip, and that's from just wear and tear of asphalt and using it for a good amount of years. It just wears that steel down, where the new one does not have a lip. You can tell the difference, and it's a pretty big difference, and it makes all the difference. Now right here, we're going ahead and assembling the bracket that the piston is going to go into, but we had to fabricate it because when we got it from the factory that it was made at, it was actually too small, so I had to re-drill some holes to get it to fit properly. And then I'm gonna go ahead and lubricate the inside of the inner bracket to slide the wheel and piston bracket back into its original housing, which is what I'm doing right here. So right here, we're going ahead and heating up another link in the track to go ahead and remove one of the links from the track so that the track can be tightened up once we get everything hooked back up again. We now have the wheel in, and once we get this link out of the track, we will put a brand new bolt through, weld it, and everything will be nice and tightened up, which you will see here shortly. And this is what the track looks like as it's tightened up. Right here, we have taken the track off of the side that was giving us hell, and we have to remove that wheel plus the back rubber wheel in the back, that one. So here is more time lapse of me and my uncle working on it, which we eventually do get the old wheel out and we get the rubber wheel out, and I will show you more of that to come when we get the new parts in to go ahead and install the new rubber wheel that goes in the back. So stay tuned. Senza fine, una ieri no. Senza fine, tu sei un attimo senza